Kind of looks neat with the clouds behind me. Think I look like Moses in the Ten Commandments, right as he was parting the sea. Except I'm not by a sea. I don't have the huge beard that Moses did. And even if I had a sea, I would have no idea how to part it. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I'm going to stretch my ankles out here a little while you guys accumulate, while my crowd grows. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Sean. Hello, Smiley. What a happy name. Hello, Jay Stewart. Mary. See, Dolly. I'm going to keep stretching. I think it's important. I got to get serious about it a little bit. Talked about it before. Been working at Super Target for the last 4 or 5 months at 54 years old, and I got an issue with my foot and my feet and my ankles. Thank you, Truth About Kristen Powers, for following the host. And I was thinking about it last night. A bunch of yoga positions, which I never took too seriously, are involved where you get your feet above your head to reduce the blood flow, if you will. And I never took them too seriously. I thought the heart does a good job of moving the blood all over. But given what I've seen in my own feet and ankles, good morning, Josh, over the last month to 2 months, I think maybe doing a little yoga and getting my feet elevated, doing some shoulder stands. I'd like to say some headstands or handstands, but that's probably passed me by. But maybe some shoulder stands and keeping my feet up for a while might help get the circulation going a little better, because my circulation is askew and my feet and ankles are swollen and it's yucky. But anyway, let's see. Oh, we got a good crowd on. Hey, thank you so much for following the creator. Much love, especially so early on a Saturday morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Saturday morning. It's July 1st. We're halfway through the year already. It seems so weird how time flies. Again, I remember Christmas last year doing this show with a little Santa's hat on, and it's July 1st already. But and it's Saturday morning, July 1st, and it's about 5:53 a.m. Happy Saturday. Happy July 1st. This is a little show I have been doing. Hello, Mama Hamilton, for quite some time. And it is a show about me talking and kind of sharing some experiences, sharing a little bit the journey I'm on. And I was thinking about it last night. I think sometime during the night I woke up and I was laying there and I felt pretty good and was feeling happy, although not loving the moment, where I was at in life in the moment. I've been going through a lot of challenges over the last couple of years, and but realizing I think I'm enjoying the journey. And if you don't enjoy the journey, I think you're gonna, I don't know, life's gonna be tough. Life's gonna be tough. And I paralleled during the night while I had this thought about how life's kind of like playing a game. You don't only have fun, say you're playing Monopoly, you're not only having fun at the game, when you, at the very end, when you win. You better be having fun as you're moving your pieces around, as you're collecting rent, as you're paying your bills, and, you're living your life. Because, you can't just enjoy the destination, because we're all going to end up in the same spot. And you got to enjoy the ride. And part of the ride is the ups and downs that we all have. And I think I'm learning to take the downs with a lot more grace and really appreciate whatever ups I get over the last couple of years. And it's got me on my path. It's got me on my path. Let's see, something's going on. weird happening. I'm not sure if it's serious or not, but I'm gonna go. I'll hop back on in a little bit, see if it works out a little better. Let's see. Huh. Good morning, RJ. Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh, well, I've had that happen before. I was getting threatened. All right, well, that's so weird. That's so weird. Huh, okay, well, that's weird. I'm surprised they would allow it. Okay, well, then I'll ignore it. If I get permanently banned, I'll go to a different social media platform, and maybe it'll be God's way of moving me along. Well, that's so weird. Why would they allow that? Why would they allow that? I don't know. Seems the powers that be would shut that down. I appreciate you guys for sticking in there. I was almost going to go away. But enough of that. Anyway, this isn't just a show about... this isn't just a show about me talking and sharing some experiences. For those that have been watching a while, you know it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I'm so excited to take my first sip at this early hour. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. It's really hot this morning. It's strange. I got my coffee. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. Cheers to you, Josh. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. And I'll give you a quick tour of what I'm looking at and where I'm at. And I'm in downtown Naperville. It's a town of about 145,000 people, about 35 miles west of Chicago. Notice the clouds, dark clouds behind me. I've been watching the weather app a lot lately. One thing I don't do too well with weather-wise is hot and humid weather. And nothing will break a good heat and humidity like a good storm. And I've been looking at the weather app, and almost for the last 2 days, every hour they're predicting thunderstorms. And then when we get to that hour that they're predicting them, the thunderstorms vanish, and it just doesn't happen. But this morning, as I was pulling up to my Starbucks, I looked outside. The clouds look a little more serious today. And I thought, where can I do this show if it starts raining and pouring and thundering and lightning? And I'll show you where I do it. Again, I'm in downtown Naperville. Great town. Josh, I don't know how many square miles are in downtown Naperville, but great question. And I'm right by the Apple store, just down the road from Starbucks. And there's this little spot between Jefferson Avenue, where I'm sitting, and a parking lot back there, and it's covered. And so quickly, knowing the town as I do, and not wanting to get rained on as I do my show, I thought, hey, this would be a good place to do my show. I'll sit by this covered area. That way, if thunder and lightning comes, I'll be able to retreat. Let's see. Go get a Lou Malnati. Okay, this show's brought to you by Lou Malnati's Pizza. Famous. Good. I won't say my top pick for pizza in the area, but it's very good and it's very interesting. So I don't get to... I probably won't get any endorsements for them. It's a cool dining experience, and some people really love the pizza there. But I love sausage. I love meat on my pizza, and I love let's see something here. The way they serve the sausage on the pizza kind of bugs me out. And RJ mentioned Gino's East. They do it the same way. They do like a sliver a sausage and like lay it on the pizza. So every bit of the pizza is covered in sausage. And again, I like sausage, but I prefer my sausage in little chunks, not even little, medium-sized chunks randomly spread about the pizza, as opposed to this fillet of sausage. I kind of think it's bogus. Good morning, Angela, and good morning, Julie Flanagan. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you so much for joining. Where was I? I don't know. I think I got thrown off by the fake account that was threatening to block me or to permanently ban me. It was frightening. No, Mason, I don't really see a need for you to be a mod, but I appreciate your great desire. Mama Hamilton, thank you so much for following the host. I would have thought that you would have followed. I think I've done a video about you. It was Mama Hamilton and, Julie Flanagan. You guys, your names, I think it was you two. I don't even know if your names really do rhyme. But anyway, I think I did a little sing-song about it. It is a beautiful morning. I woke up this morning, I looked out my window, and again, I woke up with the typical kind of scary thoughts that we all can have in the morning, or at least that I start my day off with often. And I looked to the east, and the sun was rising, or the light was coming on, and it was a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. And I thank God for the sunrise. Way to go, guys! Looking good.
How are you?
I'm good. I wish I was running with you. You're an inspiration. What was I saying? Oh, it's Saturday morning. And yesterday, as is usually happens, yesterday was Friday, which occurs the day before Saturday oftentimes. And it didn't feel like a Friday at all. And I don't know if it's the 4-day weekend or 3-day weekend or 4-day weekend or whatever type of weekend, maybe 5-day weekend. But July 4th coming. I heard fireworks going off on Friday night, I think it was, or maybe it was Thursday night. And I was going, why are these firecrackers going? I didn't even contemplate July 4th. And then yesterday being Friday, it felt like the world was kind of shut down. I usually watch the stock market a little bit from afar and usually kind of, I don't know, sort of stay in touch from afar. But work felt slow. The traffic on the streets felt slow. And it just felt kind of confusing. So today being Saturday feels a little bit confusing as well. I am working today. For those that are new, I work at a local super Target. I've been doing that for about 4 or 5 months and been enjoying that to a degree, and it's taught me a lot. I was a realtor for 17 years. I was a stockbroker before that, and I'm getting lots of comments. I so appreciate all the comments. Angela, thank you so much for all the roses. I so appreciate that. And I appreciate the comments, and I appreciate the interaction. We're getting a whole lot of activity going. And we got somebody hopping in from Thailand. But anyway, I've been working at a super Target the last 4 or 5 months, and enjoying that, and enjoying working, and enjoying feeling productive. And I realized it was a stepping stone on my journey, as I talked about at the beginning. And I think you need to enjoy the journey. And I think I've really enjoyed working there, and it's taught me a lot. And other than the swollen feet and ankles I get from standing on my feet all day, I've enjoyed it. I have been looking for new jobs that are probably more matching my skill set and more matching my needs in terms of finances and spiritual and things like that. And I did get somebody following up yesterday, and I'm going to take I won't tell you what the job is. I won't tell you what the job is. Honestly, I would never have anticipated slightly that I would do the job that I applied for the other day. But I met with somebody, and there was an opening, and I go, sounds kind of interesting. And I'll tell you about it someday. I won't tell you about it right now. But the pay's going to be a heck of a lot more than I'm getting right now, which would be nice. And again, I don't know if it'd be a permanent stepping spot for me. I doubt it'd be a permanent spot for me on my career journey. But I think it'd be a good next step, and something I'd be kind of excited about, and a good opportunity to. No, I'm not going to spill the beans. Not going to spill the beans. It's kind of funny though. It's kind of funny. I told my daughter the other day, and she goes, "Really, really?" We'll see. I haven't taken the skill test. I'm sure the skill test will go just fine. But I haven't taken it yet, and I actually just got the email from the company last night saying, "You're invited to take the next step. Here, click on this link. Make sure you got enough time to finish it." So I didn't do it, but I have 10 days to get it done, and I'll get that done. But it was kind of funny. And again, I'm not totally sure, but I think it'd be a good next step for me. And I think that sometimes, again, somebody asked me where I wanted to be or where I thought I'd be in 5 years, and I go, I don't have any idea where I'm going to be in 5 years. The best laid plans are go up in a poof of smoke. And I think for me, especially going through a bunch of stuff and recently divorced and going through a career change, I don't know. I guess I've been focusing on the next step and moving forward and keeping positive. And if I thought about where I wanted to be or where I was going to be in 10 years, I think I'd struggle, and I think I'd get overwhelmed, and I'd be so focused on the future I couldn't do the now. And I think it's important to be able to, take care of today and take care of what's in front of us and take care of the task at hand, and just get started and get going and keep moving and building up some momentum, and working towards a better tomorrow, even though you might not know what a better tomorrow looks like. And every day is getting better for me. I mean, not every day. And again, I did post a video about it during the night. Some days I have down days where I'm a little sad, or days I'm worried, or days I go, crap, am I doing the right thing? But then I look to the east and the sun is rising, and it's a beautiful sunrise. And I think about the opportunity I have in front of me, and that I get to go to work today. And although it's not the work I planned, I guarantee when I was in college, I didn't plan to be doing this at 54 years old. Life throws us curveballs from time to time. And you got to roll with them and do your best and keep swinging and keep, stepping up to the plate, and keep moving forward and keep drinking your coffee, and keep smiling and, feeling as good as you can. Because again, life does get challenging from time, and I've said this before, but if it was all easy, it'd be boring and there'd be no reason to get better. Which kind of reminds me, I saw a TikTok, sometime in the last day, and they were asking these billionaires what they think's going to happen to all the workforce as AI takes over, and AI replaces the need for a lot of the jobs that most of us do on a daily basis, which scares the crap out of me, to be honest with you. Good morning, smartwatch. Scares the crap out of me. It seems so much like the movie Terminator, and nobody's saying, hey, did you see the Terminator? Did you see what happens in the Terminator? It didn't go well. But here we go, charging down artificial intelligence. And it does scare me if man is replaced. I see it at my store. I work again as a super Target, and I think a lot of the employees there, I think Target looks, not just Target, corporate America, is trying to become more efficient. and will replace the worker with a machine that doesn't call off sick just as quickly as they can. And you see it that, you know, used to be you had to go to a cashier to get your groceries or buy what you're buying. Now every store has, self-checkout. And employees are getting fewer and further between. But anyway, this billionaire, and I think he's spot on wrong, said he'd recommend to his children, if they were going to college today, given that artificial intelligence is growing like it is and going to be replacing so many workers, he recommended that to his children to study math or biology, something that's very definite. And because he thinks that's going to be around in 500 years. And I'm not saying math's not going to be around, but I'm saying if artificial intelligence can replace anything, I think they can probably replace math. And he said he discouraged them from, I don't know, he didn't use the word philosophies, but he did talk about religion, and he did talk about that sort of thing. And he said, that won't be around in 500 years if artificial intelligence takes over. And I don't think it could be any further from the truth. I think where artificial intelligence is going to struggle is replacing faith and hope and belief and spirituality and what really makes us humans, because we're all just bags of bones and flesh moving around. But what makes us special is our ability to think unlike the computer and to believe in a higher power and believe in there's a reason and almost think illogically, if you will. And if I were going to send my kids are all going to go to school. I got my daughter doing college visits. But anyway, I don't know. If I was asked that question, I think philosophy and, religion and studies such as that might have a greater relevance now than they ever did. Math's always been valuable. And 2 plus 2 is always going to equal 4. Yeah. But artificial intelligence, I think, that's the first thing they're going to replace. The need for calculators, because they're going to be so smart they can do it already. But I think what they're not going to be able to replace is, I don't know, people that can touch the soul, people that can, make a difference in a special human way. And I just thought that was interesting, and maybe not surprising that, the billionaire thinks one way and the guy that's doing coffee with Ken thinks another. But I don't know. But it's Saturday morning, and again, I'm drinking my coffee. I'm enjoying the day. I got some gnats flying in my face. Thank God for the gnats, because I don't know. Without them, the bats wouldn't eat, and the bees couldn't pollinate the flowers. I'm sure those gnats have a purpose in the greater ecosystem, although I can't think of one right now. Maybe I can't think of a purpose for these gnats that are flying in my face. I guarantee they provide something to somebody or to some creature that does something valuable. Maybe AI can create some new type of music. Again, I hope not. I hope music and the arts are always a human creation. Because I think they come from something, some beauty that hopefully artificial intelligence can't possess. Something that can make us superior to the machine, and something that ties us humans. Maybe the ability to cry and to feel and to love and to even hate sometimes. Because I think that's what makes us special and what makes us human, are our emotions and our feelings and our passion and our love and our desire. That's what I think on this Saturday morning. So I'm going to have a little more coffee. I'm going to go back in my Starbucks going to get my morning kick started, and I am going to move forward with my day. Good morning. You look great. And enjoy the day as much as possible. Enjoy this weekend as much as possible. Look forward to spending the day with my little nugget of love, Augie, tomorrow. And I don't know, keep a smile on my face and some cheer in my heart and focus on my job. And again, keep moving forward. And I hope you do the same. So one more sip of coffee. I hope you guys had a great night's sleep. I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're excited about this Saturday morning. Hope you are living in the moment, because the moment's really the only thing we have. I don't know if you guys can hear that bird chirping, but it's a pretty little morning song on this otherwise cloudy Saturday. And I think you can hear anything you want into the song of a bird or the sound of a bus driving by. And you can go, hey, that's good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Real well. How are you?
Not bad.
Doing a great job. The street looks good.
I hope so.
Well, it does. You're doing a great job. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.